how long the starters will be out there for you?
Nope, we're going to talk about that tonight. We'll go through it and we'll decide.
Ron, Thomas Davis had just talked to us about it. We were asking about his future, and he said, he's thinking that maybe if they'll have him back next year, that he would be open to doing that. But talk about him and his future and his legacy here.
Well, Thomas has been a great player for us, and look forward for Thomas playing for us.
Ron, we didn't see Matt Khalil out here today.
Just pretty much almost, I don't want to call it a vet day, but pretty much a vet day. And just wanted to give him a little time off and get him ready for Thursday.
Steve Russ is a pretty energetic guy. What's it like to watch him coach out there? And he seems to be just as sweaty as the players when he comes off the field.
Well, the neat thing about Steve is, Steve played the position in the league, and it's kind of interesting because that's the one position that I always tend to gravitate to, and watching him work, I don't spend a lot of time over there anymore, so it's kind of disappointing for me personally, because I really like coming over to be able to correct people and coach people. But he does a great job. He really does. He is high energy, very smart football coach. I think he draws on his experiences of having played very nicely, and I just think that he's done a great job, and I'm excited about the direction he's taking the linebackers.
He called that particular position group your baby, so I think he's respecting that.
He understands it, which is cool, but I got tremendous amount of respect for what he does and how he does it, and he really does do a good job, and I'm excited about that.
Coach, what have you seen from Kenyon, and what are you expecting this season?
From Kenyon Barnes?
Yeah.
Oh, I see a guy that's got some dynamic ability with the ball in his hands. Very smart football player. He understands the game. Toughness, a willingness to step up during blitz and have to pick a linebacker up or a safety. He's got great hands. He's got kickoff and punt return ability. So, he's competing. He's right in the middle of the mix for us too, and he'll have an opportunity to show us what he can do.
I know you're looking at a lot of things this week when you go to Buffalo, but I imagine the quarterbacks and the number 2 quarterback spot's high on your list.
Yes, it is. We most certainly do got to find that guy who's going to step up. Been very pleased with both guys. I think they're both doing a nice job, and we'll see how they handle situations. The tough part for us, obviously, we want to make sure Cam's getting the work, but we got to find an opportunity to put those guys in some tough positions to see how they handle the pressure and the stress, and that's what we'll base it off of.
You guys working out some linebackers?
No, tight ends and fullbacks.
Ron, what did you learn about the helmet rule, watching the Hall of Fame game at all? I know Harbaugh had some questions.
Well, I think if there's one thing you can say about it more than anything else, it just shows you that that call is really going to be subject to the referee's discretion. I mean, it's how he interprets it, and that's just the way it is. I mean, they gave us guidelines. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking to call, what we're looking to take out of the game for player safety. And so, based on what the referee does or how he does it, that's how he interprets it. Hopefully, they'll interpret as close as they can to what they've shown us, and that's really what I took away from it.
Did you see anything that was confusing to you? Or?
Well, I mean, I looked at it and I disagreed on one case, but the other one I thought was one that didn't need to be called. So, again, as I said, it's going to be about the interpretation, and at the end of the day, it is about player safety.
It's like a couple guys under the tent today. Is this one of your hotter ones?
Yeah. So we encourage guys to go under the tent. We encourage guys to stand on the sideline in the shade. And I'll be honest, I actually cut practice a little bit at the very end. I cut that last period in half. It got a little bit hot out here. RV was trying to handle everybody, and then we had a situation where we had 3 guys cramp in a row. So I just felt, it was better safe than sorry. We can walk through those plays later this evening during a walkthrough.
Ron, can you talk about the offensive line Coach Masco is doing with them?
Well, I think the offensive line's come along very nice. I mean, we came in with our big question at left guard, trying to see what was happening there. I think Amini's done a great job. Tyler Larson has been solid. Greg Van Rotten
is the depth. Jeremiah Searles, how's he coming along?
Jeremiah's doing a really nice job. Really, he's kind of a little bit of that Swiss Army knife.
Right hand, left
yeah,
tackle.
he can play both tackle spots, both guard spots. We even have him snapping the ball, so he's that Swiss Army knife that we're looking for as far as the mix is concerned. Really like what we're getting out of the young guys. I think Hearn and Mann are 2 young guys that'll give us a little bit more depth as well.